Looney Farm Guy here, and this is the CNH Flex-Drapper Series by Casearias on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, backend, console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map, and this is a set of harvester headers. And this is something we haven't seen before. This is in the style of the MacDon Flex-Drapper. I guess it's the only way that they could get it on to console. I don't know why there's, I guess MacDon isn't a licensed brand. So we have something as close as we can get now. So this is 25.49 megabytes of download, 12 and 13 slots on console. We have two of them. Headers is where you'll find them, and here they are. So we got a 36-foot Flex-Drapper in the Case branding, $35,499. And the 30-foot Flex-Drapper, also in the Case branding, $28,499. So that's a 9.1 and 10.4. Let's take a look at other 10.4-ish. So pricing is actually quite reasonable if you're comparing it to base game. It's quite a bit cheaper than the other branded ones, I guess you could say. So let's take a look at the 36-foot or the 10.4 meter one first. Now this is defaults to its Lizard, but it's MacDon. Then we have the Case IH and the Case 2 brands of Case, and a New Holland color package as well. And then back to the Lizard branded. Now, for those of you who are not aware or don't know perhaps, the MacDon factory is not all that far from my place. I can actually get there. I can actually walk there if I wanted to without, within walking distance, shall we say. Now, they also make, I don't know if it's Case, but I definitely have seen New Holland branding on their headers that come out of that factory. So MacDon does make John Deere, New Holland. They also make swathers for John Deere. They make mowers for, I believe it was, anyways. The other one is exactly the same. It has different brandings there. So anyways, little trivia, if you want to take a look at, I did a kind of a clandestine tour of the MacDon factory here in one of my real life videos. If you want to check that out later, maybe if I remember, I might put it in the link for you guys to check out. So here is one of them that, oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, that's because, okay. So these are a little bit different than some of the other Flex headers that we've seen. Let's get our help window on. These are pretty neat. So right now this is in Flex mode. L1 and X folds it, and now we are in standard, as you could say, standard mode. It's in rigid mode, I guess you could say. Now what, so let's just put it down. Now L1 and right stick, we still have our adjustment for our reel, that top reel. Now all headers have that. That's not anything new. But what is new is this, R1, L1 and R1, L1 and R1, and right stick, left and right. You can adjust these. I'm not sure. Well, they're obviously wheels. They're running gear or wheels for, you'll see exactly what the purpose of that is. It does actually have a purpose. And up and down, we actually can tilt the header. Now, does this really make a difference on the game? Not really that I can tell. However, L1 and X unfolds, and now we're in flex mode. As you put it down, those wheels actually do serve a purpose. If you can see, they're now touching the ground. So if we get it back in there, and if I can get close enough, better shot of what's going on here, let's go back in there and notice when I lift the wheels or put the wheels down, it evens out the ends a little bit. So just to have it running level to the ground, you adjust those wheels. Now, I don't have very bumpy field here, but this will flex somewhat, going over minor undulations, if you might want to say that. So if we hire a worker here, they'll just go about their business. It works just fine as a header. And for those of you who like to, you know, a little bit of role play, or maybe you have one of these headers on your combine, you're an actual real farmer that likes to play Farming Simulator in your spare time. I played Mechanic Repair Simulator in my spare time too for a while, so it's not unusual. There you go. You can. I've had a lot of comments from people who actually have actual pieces of equipment. They say, "Oh, finally, there's, you know, the one that I have is in the game," kind of thing. So it's really kind of neat to see the flex. And maybe in the next game that we'll have a little bit. Who knows what the next game will bring. So there it goes, and notice when it goes down, it goes back and conforms to the shape of the field. Now, just to show you the other one, that does work identical to the larger one, but there's just a smaller one here, and it will fit to any combine. And actually, you see the hoses and everything hook up where they should. Very nice. And again, we can fold and unfold, and all the adjustments, lower wheel adjustments and tilt and all that sort of thing. So you see how it's kind of bowing in the middle? Well, we can just raise those wheels up a little bit. See how that works? Raise the wheels up, put the wheels down. It's kind of like, oh, that's not so even. Put the wheels down a little bit, and it straightens it out. If that's what you're concerned about. But pretty neat, I think. Now all we need to do is make it go faster. But anyways, there you have it. Nice to see the CNH Flex-Drapper Series by Casearias on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.